Hey guys, so one of the questions I get asked a lot is what I do with my signed albums. I do keep them in plastic bags just to protect the signatures. So I am going to show you guys what I do. All you'll need are bags and some Scotch tape. So I'm going to pull these out so I can show you the bags I use. I have three styles. Two are Ultra Pro and one is by a company called BCW. So the two Ultra Pro ones is I get the current size bags. This is basically what the current comic books would fit in. So you always want to make sure that they're acid-free bags as well, and that they protect from ultraviolet light. 100% archival safe. And then I get a magazine size. And then the newspaper size. The newspaper size is best for, like, you'll see the boxes because of the thickness that you get from the box. So I'm going to set these off to the side, and we'll first box probably what will be the easiest. We'll do the Sunkiss album. So I can already tell this will probably fit in the current size. So I'll just peel it open. And then I don't get the ones that self-seal, which is why you'll need the Scotch tape. Whenever you pull one out, you'll get like 10 more. Okay, so you'll grab one of your bags. And then I'll usually size to see if it fits. Like, I can already tell this one's probably, as you can tell, it's not wide enough. So then I'll just move on to my next large size, which is the magazine style. And then I'll compare the sides. So I will have some access on the side, which will be no problem. So I'll just find which side it opens on. There we go. And then they do give you extra height, like you can see here. I don't know if you can really tell, but where it opens, it's shorter on the back. So I always make sure to put the album in this way. So you can kind of see where it cuts here, but they're still bag because it would technically fold over. So I'll put it in and put it off to the side as best as I can, tight. And then I'll peel some tape. Just put it on the edge of the table here. These two pieces. And then I'm going to fold it over, but I want to make sure I get all the air out, or else when you put it on the shelves, it'll kind of get that pressure, like if you blew a bag up to pop it. You want to make sure you get as much of the air out as you can. So I kind of just try to crinkle the bag to get all that air out, make sure there's nothing. And then kind of folding like for Christmas when you fold presents. See how I can see there's air that's still in here? So that means I didn't get it all out. This is probably the hardest part, making sure you get all the air out. But you probably won't. Sometimes I'll cut a mini hole in it just so I can get all the air out. But make sure you just keep it nice and tight. And then you just take your tape and you tape it. I'm going to cut a little hole in mine. So you just need some scissors. Since I'm going to be folding this side over, I'm going to cut the hole. Oh, sorry, you probably couldn't see me do it. But I cut a hole here in the corner. And so since I'm going to fold this side over, that's why I cut the hole here. So this side will still stay protected. Flatten all your air out. And then just fold my excess this way. It's not going to look pretty on the back, I will be honest. Some of mine look a little crazy, especially my boxes. But I want to keep this down, so I'll take this side down too. And then it's kind of showing here, so I'll probably just take that over too. So the back sides might end up looking pretty crazy, I'll be honest, but I just want it to look pretty from the front. So when you look at it like this way, it looks clean, it's nice, signatures are protected, and I feel pretty good about it. So that's how you fold this one. Okay. And then we have the large style Uptension Bravo. This will probably go in the magazine style as well. I mean, you could just take the bag up to it and tell that it's probably going to fit. So I'll do the same thing. Just pull out one sheet. Find where it opens. I'm a little sad about this because I did get this one from K-Pop Town, and they did a bag style, but when they flipped it over is when the peel and stick style, which is why I don't like it. It ended up sticking to my album. So this is all sticky. I told them about it, and they told me they wouldn't refund my money. They wanted to give me like $2. And I just laughed and decided never to buy it from that website again. But you'll do the same thing, just peel a couple pieces of tape. Just so you know you're kind of ready to go. Fold the top over. If you're going to cut one of the corners, then you don't have to worry about trying to get all the air out. Just try and get a nice tight fold. Oh, then you get all this wrinkle. Maybe I'll just cut the corner now. This is always like a transforming process for me as I figure out new things. But whatever, and you're going to end up folding over because there's excess space. Cut the hole in that corner. Oh, this is so hard. I got the tripod in my face. Okay. Fold it over. You want a pretty good sized piece of tape. Ta-da, ta-da. Push it into the corner nicely. I usually like to do whatever side the bind would be on to be what the whole thing will lay up against, but I cut it in the wrong corner. So we'll just fold it over. We get all our air out. It's not going to look the prettiest, but then you just tape it. And then I'll take this corner down as well. Then you can keep cutting, like you could put another piece of tape here. Just kind of get rid of this bubbling area. I mean, it's really all up to you guys how you end up wanting to, like, you could just do the one-time fold over and kind of be done with it. But it's not how I like it. Because I like to try and make it so if I'm pulling albums out of my shelves or whatever, that I won't get caught and accidentally rip the bag open or something. But here you go. See, it doesn't even look like it has a bag on it, does it? Till you get that glare hitting it. So this is the Uptension one. And then for the box styles, I usually always, like I said, will pick the newspaper size. But here we go, got a box style. But we'll see if we can fit it in here nicely. I probably use the magazine style the most, or the newspaper, because most albums come in like these boxes, or they're quite wide. But so let's see, will you fit in here nicely, Neil? No. See, Judith, I mean, It looks like it would fit nicely, but due to the thickness, it's gonna buckle the sides in pretty big or nicely. So I'm probably not gonna be able to fit this in here without ripping the actual bag. Oh, it did fit. Oh, Neil, great job. Because usually my other boxes, like the history one or VixLR, I ended up putting those ones in the newspaper size bags. I just ended up getting these magazine styles. So this might be my winter size. So we're going to see how nicely it folds up. Because I ended up cutting the newspaper ones down so I wouldn't have too much access. So we're just going to... Uh-oh. Can't really cut a corner with these ones, I guess. Because you're not going to be folding a side over. Sorry, I'm kind of pulling it closer to me, if anything. Well, I'm going to cut a corner anyways. Just a very, very small one. There we go. So that should let all my air out. Okay, and then my long piece. This is also why I like my signatures on the covers, because I could bag this up and they make frames that this would fit in beautifully, because I do like to frame my signed albums. And then I'm just going to fold the side down and then tape it. And see with that hole, I'm now going to be protecting it. I don't know if you can really tell. It's kind of hard to tell on this little screen. Cut a couple more pieces. But I have the hole on this side, so I'm going to fold it like I would almost like a Christmas present, where you'll see some items that you normally buy where they'll fold the edge. And then I'll just tape it down. See? So it's still looking good from the top. I kind of got this one kind of scooching over a little bit, but I'm going to do the same on this side. Fold my end in. Fold this over. And of course it pops back up. And then I just take my piece of tape. And just take one more little piece. And fold the end over. And there we go. Can't even tell. Looks good. So it's basically like you're wrapping yourself Christmas presents. So I'll put everything in screen again. All of our beautifully wrapped albums. Oh, Scotch tape doesn't need to stay in the picture. And then again, ugh. There we go. Is that everything? Okay. So that's how I wrap my signed albums. I usually wrap them shortly after I do the unboxing videos. And then I have the current magazine and newspaper size. These two are brand Ultra Pro. Newspaper bags are BCW. They're great brands. I use their clear sleeves for my photo cards as well. I got them all, I buy these on Amazon.com. They're probably ranging from $7 for a pack up to $15 a pack. It depends on if you buy them in bulk or not. Because like I bought 300 bags for this when I was buying comic books, so this is an extra bag. But I hope you guys enjoyed this and it was helpful. If you guys have any questions at all about signed albums or anything else I do to take care of them, just let me know in the comments down below. I'd be happy to help you guys out. And until the next video, bye guys!